Chat, are we cooked?
Are we
It's
cooked?
day 4.
Oh man, our voices
We're
are.
already. We're on fumes. Chat, weigh in. Are we in fact cooked? Okay, men's freestyle is officially in the books.
Done.
Team USA gets their 3rd gold medal. Kyle Snyder gets it done. Gets revenge against Azarpira of Iran. Kozak, talk us through that match.
Yeah, I mean, from the start, you felt good about Kyle Snyder because he was controlling the hand fight, kind of controlling where the action took place on the mat. You're like, wow, okay, this is Kyle Snyder's match. And then he's winning 1-0 at the break. Comes out maybe a little too excited, a little bit too much pressure. He really was taking ground, and I think he thought he
asked
had
him about this.
Azarpira closer to the edge because he really gave a big push, and that allowed a little drag go behind for Azarpira. Azarpira goes up 2-1.
Yeah, absolutely. So I asked Kyle about that specific sequence, and I asked, hey, did you think you were a little closer to step out? He's like, yeah, I did. I thought it was closer. I got overly excited, and he was just savvy there and got the 2. And really, that was a 2 that Kyle gave him more than Azarpira.
For sure.
Honestly, as Azarpira reflects on this performance, I don't know what the plan was there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he really slowed it down. He did not want a wrestling match with Kyle. He was grabbing fingers, and that was ultimately a huge, huge point.
Mm-hmm.
He got warned for it. It was something he was doing against Akhmed Tazudinov, and Tazudinov was complaining about it, so it was probably on the officials' radar coming into this match. He did it a lot and was allowed to get away with it kind of more than you would expect. And a caution one is given in the second period that made it 2-2.
Mm-hmm.
But Kyle was still trailing. He needed to get another point. And it felt like that second period, he was wearing on him a little bit, and then he almost gets to step out, and then he drops in on the leg, gets the 3rd and the clinching point to knock off Azarpira and win his 5th World and Olympic gold medal.
His 10th total medal senior World Olympics is really incredible. He's 29 years old. Feel like he can just kind of keep doing this for the next few years for sure.
I asked him about that too. Like, hey, in 2014 or 15, you said you want to wrestle in 5 Olympics. Are you still there? He's like, yeah, I'm still there. That's still what that's still my mindset. I still love it. And he loves to compete. So obviously incredibly excited for Kyle. And, pretty much everyone knows Kyle was going through some serious personal struggles over the past couple months that, really shocked the wrestling community.
Yeah.
And I asked him about that and how he, dealt with that. I really encourage you to check out the interview we did with Kyle after his gold medal, where he kind of talked about, his focus on his faith and his family during this time. And so, excited for Kyle. So glad to see him on top, and really, truly one of the legends of USA Wrestling, closing out as he did. I remember in 2015, he was the last match. He won the Worlds. I remember in 2017, he was the last match. He clinched the Team World title for Team USA, beating Sajalayev. And now, once again, he wins the 3rd gold. Team USA leads men's freestyle with gold medals, Kozak.
Yeah, and really, you come into this World Championship and you're like, all right, how are we going to do? Such a young team.
7 first-timers.
7 first-timers. And to take 2nd place, to lose to Iran by only 11 points when Spencer Lee doesn't place, Wyatt Hendrickson doesn't place. They don't score hardly any points. I think Spencer may have scored 4 team points. And so, man, you look at this for the future, for the next quad, you feel like Team USA is in a really good spot to win another 1, 2, 3 world team titles. Iran is the standard right now. Iran's the standard. Japan, they're coming. They took 3rd. They lost to USA by 24 points. So there was some separation there. Russia's in trouble right now. I'm not sure what to think about Russia. But then we haven't talked about Real Woods.
Bronze.
Real Woods wins bronze. His first time at any level of world championships, age level, senior level, at 65, which we know it's
super
a hard
deep
weight to win a medal at.
I mean, how many medals have we won in that weight class over the last 10, 15 years? Yanni did, and
then you got to go back to Bill Zadek in 2006.
He's the coach now.
That's it.
And has been the coach for years. Mm-hmm. So it's a hard weight to have any level of success. I mean, just getting to medal matches is a feat. So for real, to bring home that bronze, the bar to get to that next rung, that's significant.
Yeah.
Like with David Carr, it's like David Carr could win a world title next year and wouldn't surprise me at all. He's probably going to be my pick. Real Woods, the gap between he and Almazad, and likely he and Kiyuka, is significant.
Yeah, for sure.
Hats off to Real Woods. What a great job. And really, that's kind of a theme for this team. Levi Haynes' first team brings home a world silver medal. You got Jax Forrest wrestling for a medal, nearly winning.
Trent Hidley.
Trent Hidley, first team, brings home the gold. Just an amazing performance, and this is coming on the heels of last year, 0 golds. A lot of USA Wrestling fans really questioning the process, the system, the pipeline, this and that, and then this team shows up, 7 new guys, and we lead the world in gold medals, and we're 11 points from the top spot. And I'll say this, Iran wrestled really well. They didn't really have the crash outs we had. You know, Yazdani kind of stands out, but they had some guys with some great draws that I feel like we didn't really benefit from. I feel the same about Japan, actually. I felt like they had more favorable draws than us, and for us to still have separation that I felt was there with Japan anyway, this like reinforces like, no, USA, and I interviewed Rich Bender a couple nights ago. He says, we are the envy. Our system, our process, our infrastructure is the envy of every nation. I wouldn't trade it for any country in the world, and I have to continue to agree with Rich Bender.
Yeah. Really fun tournament. It's different than I think we're used to, and I think that's kind of what we expected, to where, you know, we didn't know what to expect, but definitely some highs. You know, you take away the 3 gold medals, but then there's the lows, the in-betweens, where we thought Spencer was going to win. We thought Wyatt Hendrickson had a chance to challenge Zare, and you know, you leave there like, man, I don't know what's next, but I think for me, my takeaway, bright future, right? We reloaded and expect a lot of medals over the next few years for Team USA, and really, I feel like that's just the expectation now. Going forward, expectations, a lot of medals, and a challenge for a team title every single year with the depth that we have in the United States.
Yeah, great performance. Very excited. Let's back up a little bit and talk through some of the other men's freestyle results. We had Amazaj, making me feel like a sane person, because I was never more confused after a wrestling match than I was after Amazad's Olympic final against Kyoka. I really thought he's going to ragdoll this guy. He just looked unbelievable, and then laid an absolute egg in the Olympic finals. And then he came out and did what we thought was going to happen in 2024. It's kind of the reverse, because think about this. You think about his day one at Paris. He murdered everyone. And you're thinking he's undeniable. Yesterday?
Looked vulnerable.
Looked very vulnerable. And I'm wondering if he overfed himself on that day one of the Olympics and just couldn't recut the weight. It's a delicate balance. You know, someone said he barely fits into 65 kilograms, someone on Twitter, and I agree. I mean, find UWW's post. They did a side-by-side of he and Kyoka. I mean, not only is he taller, bigger chest, bigger, I mean, he's just a bigger guy. And so keeping him at 65 is going to be tough, because he's still kind of young, 23.
Yeah.
Iran's young. Zare is 24, guys.
Azar Pierre is young.
They're just out of this world.
I mean, Tezudinov losing is crazy. He almost lost in the bronze medal match.
Yeah.
I don't know how long he's going to be able to stay at 97.
That was kind of the narrative after his down performance. This was the pound-for-pound #1 guy. He hasn't lost since 2023, or maybe late 2022.
23, yeah.
And now, you know, he looked really vulnerable, and everyone talked about Tazudinov versus, let's go, Bo Bassett. Everyone talked about Tazudinov versus Sadulayev, and man, a lot of water on that fire now. And now I want to see Kyle Snyder versus Sadulayev more than I want to see that match. So, man, amazing 97 kilograms. We thought Kyle could make the finals. Didn't seem like it was probably in the cards just based on last year, but I felt, I don't know how you felt, I'm going back to Snyder. The way the first period started, I was actually encouraged. I thought it was going, I was like, he is controlling every aspect of this hand fight. That is not how it looked in the previous meetings. It was really dictated by Azar Pira, and on this occasion, it was all Kyle. So amazing to see him bring home and add to his already legendary career. Okay, so that the final ball is just to mention, unless they change the process, that means Real Woods, Levi Haynes, Zahid Valencia, Trent Hidley, Kyle Snyder, all sitting out to Final X last year. Half the team potentially sitting out unless they change weights or USA changes their process, which is a process that, you know, I think they really enjoy. I don't think you change it after you get second. You get 5 gold medals. Not time to change anything, in my opinion. So that's exciting stuff. We'll be obviously covering the remainder of the men's freestyle team. Now, switching gears, got to talk about Helen Maroulis, the GOAT of USA Wrestling.
Just pinning everybody.
3 pins, 3 for 3. 3 matches, 3 pins. And my prediction is a 4th pin's coming tomorrow because she is wrestling a North Korean wrestler who is awesome, very fun to watch, and goes for it the entire time, goes for the big moves. You don't want to wrestle with Helen Maroulis.
No.
That's when things normally go bad. You want to slow it down, tie her up, don't shoot. And now, I think she could get a fourth pin, which would be, you know, there's not much else she can really do in her career that would be a differentiator, but that certainly would be.
Yeah, for sure. She's looking so impressive. It's like almost making it look a little too easy.
Yeah.
Which it doesn't seem like it should be at this level, but it's amazing she's able to do this. Still, right after we've seen it, and she has 10 world and Olympic medals already.
Wow.
This will be her 11th, I believe.
Yes. So amazing job by Helen. And we've got Kylie Welker alive for bronze.
Macy Kilty
as well
alive
as
for
Macy
bronze.
Kilty.
Mm-hmm.
And I like their path back. I think they're in good shape. I think they dropped what I would consider winnable matches, and then they made it to their opponents that beat them in the finals, and that's how it goes. Short day for Audrey Jimenez. Unfortunately, I thought she could maybe go on a little run.
Yeah.
Lost in round 1. Her opponent lost the next round, and that's the way it goes in international wrestling. So we got 4 going tomorrow. 4 new ladies.
Yep. Felicity Taylor, Kennedy Blades,
Alex Galade.
Yep, Alex Galade, and
Dugo Novachko.
Yep, there you go.
Yep.
Easy.
So those 4 are rolling tomorrow, getting started 4:30 a.m. Eastern, same time it's been every single day. And Helen's medal match will be started. Okay, I got to do the medal round math.
It's noon Eastern time.
Noon Eastern time. Thank you, Kozak, for Helen's gold medal match. Any other standout countries other than USA and Iran?
North Korea.
North Korea,
Yeah.
men's and women's.
They're awesome.
They are so good. I feel like their style is like they tried for the big move the whole time.
Yeah.
It feels like they work on 2 things. Really good defense. They're hard to score on.
And just
then
pinning people.
How can we
Yeah.
pin? How can we throw? How can we hit dynamic holds that are repeatable, like headlocks and head pinches?
You think we should switch to the North Korean system?
People are saying that.
Yeah,
You know, a
that's
year
what
ago,
they're
they
saying.
thought we should switch to the Japanese system. I had my Twitter mentions flooded with it, and I warded you all off. And I
Yeah.
said, wait. And you know what I told you? I said, wait 1 year. Wait 1 year, and you'll see what happens. And this is exactly what happens. It will continue to happen.
Yeah.
Japan is amazing. I love Japan. Maybe my favorite nation to watch outside of Team USA. But we are still on top of Japan. We're still right there as the best freestyle nation in the country. And yeah, we're going to continue to prove that. It's amazing. I'm obviously a USA Wrestling fan. It's not a surprise. But it was really fun watching this team compete.
Yep, for sure.
All right, that's it. I don't know if we're cooked, but we're done with this video today. We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you. Goodbye.